I'm Jack Dolgen.
And I'm David Hackle.
And welcome to the Lions Report, the Horace Mann Sports Center. Now, as you may or may not know, this winter we'll be bringing to you all the boys' varsity basketball games. Today, you'll see the first 5 games of the team's season. Last year, after improving greatly, the team finished in the middle of the pack of the Ivy League.
This year, the team has high hopes, with promising sophomores, talented juniors, and experienced seniors. Led by Coach Sullivan and Coach SB, the team featured their first game against Masters on December 5th.
Enjoy.
Horace Mann took on Masters for the first game of the season. Here, as you can see, the new sophomore Andrew Bax knocked down the three-pointer. Bax nailed another one, putting Horace Mann up 6-4 early on. The dish from Bernie Rollins to Ben Fox, as Fox nailed the three there. Fox knocked down another three off the Nick Weiner pass as well. What a great way for the sophomores to start the season. But as Horace Mann went into the second quarter, Horace Mann struggled on the defensive end as Masters made the layup down low. Going into the second half, Horace Mann trailed 23-17. Horace Mann missed shot after shot in the second half. Thomas Schnepp, Thomas Kim, Thomas Schnepp again, and Ben Fox with the fadeaway. Horace Mann also struggled when it came to turnovers. One here, another turnover here for the layup on the other end. Horace Mann ended up losing the game 53-32, but let's see how the other games turned out.
What a great battle, Horace Mann versus Columbia Prep. Now, here we see Andrew Bax, a great steal, puts in the layup. But this game went back and forth in all 4 quarters. Here's a three-pointer by Columbia. Now, the clock ticking down the end of the first quarter, Thomas Kim at the buzzer. He puts it home. What a nice shot. Then back the other way went Columbia. And this game seesawed. Andrew Bax, the sophomore stud. 6 threes on the day. Are you serious? What a ridiculous show the sophomore put on. Another one. You'd think Columbia would learn something, but just kept on raining them home. One after another. One more. Yes, sir. 6 threes for the sophomore. And in the fourth quarter, up by 2 points already. Thomas Kim to Bernie Rollins. What a nice passing. Again, up by 2 points. In the fourth quarter still. Kim to Rollins to after Thomas Schnepp. 30 points on the day for the sophomore. And Horace Mann had a 4-point lead with around 2.5 minutes left to go. However, back came Columbia. They cut the lead in half right here. And here's where they do the real damage. A 3-pointer in the eyes of Bernie Rollins. And suddenly Horace Mann was down by 1. And after turning the ball over here, Horace Mann found himself down by 3. And then down by 6. They would lose 73-67.
Here, Horace Mann took on Loyola for their third game of the season. Bernie Rollins started off the game with a nice corner 3. Thomas Schnepp with a cool move inside, and Andrew Bax knocked down the 3 shortly afterwards. Bax with another 3 right here as well. But point guard Bernie Rollins had a tremendous game with one of the best plays of the week right here. A tremendous block as he hustled back on defense and swatted the ball from the Loyola player. Here's a second look. Not only did Horace Mann play well on offense, but they locked Loyola down on D. Loyola struggled with their shooting as well. Ben Fox with the sick no-look pass to Thomas Schnepp for the reverse. From threes to driving in the paint, Horace Mann got open looks and made their shots. Bernie Rollins with a sick and one to come up soon. Horace Mann went on to win 56-27 in their first victory. We also caught up with Coach after the game.
Key to the game, we started making some shots. Our defense is always going to be pretty good. We just have to make shots. When we got to attacking on offense and knocking down shots, that's when we were able to pull away.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good Loyola team that we beat, so we're happy with it.
So after getting the first win, HM took on Regis. And early on in the game, where's the charge? No charge is called and an easy bucket made by Regis. Then a few minutes later, Regis player has a nice spin move, increase the Regis lead. And then HM leaves a player wide open from 3, and Regis went into the half with a huge lead. However, Horace Mann looks like they're on the comeback. Ben Fox here drains the 3. Then another sophomore follows. Here's Thomas Schnepp. Buckets, and HM looked like it was going to muster a comeback. Nevertheless, that comeback fell short. There's Ben Fox on the miss. Thomas Schnepp rejected. Then Bernie Rollins can't handle the pass from Nick Weiner privately. Nick Weiner with his own missed shot. And then we've got some nice passing going on. Ace Cook to Martin Gavin. But Gunnar Limbaugh cannot connect from downtown. And that was the story of the night for the Lions. They went on to lose by a score of 63-41. And now Horace Mann took on their first Ivy League opponent of the year, Dalton. Early on in the first quarter, Thomas Schnepp drained it from downtown. Then Andrew Bax follows. The game really was a 3-point contest, both for the Lions and for Dalton, who hits a 3 from here as well. Bernie Rollins would respond with a 3 of his own. And then, did someone say Jimmer? Andrew Bax from long range delivers, followed by 3 from Dalton as well. Both teams were heating up in the first half. Second half now, Bernie Rollins drives to the hoop, and it's in. Then, what a pass from Nick Weiner to Ace Cook off the pick and roll. And then, Nick Weiner to Stephen Hefter to Thomas Schnepp. Count it. And then like a quarterback, Ben Fox all the way down court to Nick Weiner, who puts it in. However, Dalton mustered a comeback of their own. There they delivered from 3. Nice pass to the corner, and it's in. Then once again from the corner, they would knock it down. And then after this pump fake, it's a 4th consecutive 3, and suddenly Dalton was right back in the game. However, Horace Mann will respond. Here's Nick Weiner to Stephen Hefter to Ace Cook, who lays it up in. And then Thomas Schnepp from the corner, a dagger. And then Andrew Bax, avoiding several Dalton defenders, passes it down court to wide open Thomas Schnepp, who lays it in. Horace Mann went on to win 62-56. Well, it's been an interesting start to the Lions season. They're 2-3 overall with a 1-0 Ivy League record. They had a heartbreaker against Columbia. They had a thrilling victory against Dalton. Now, looking ahead, after break, the Lions will be playing on a 6-game road trip, the first game of which is on January 6th at Fieldson. It's not far from Horace Mann, but if you can't make it, of course, you can just tune into the Lions report again, but we would encourage you guys to go and show your support to the team. But in any event, from the Lions report, I'm Jack Dolgen.
And I'm David Hackle.
And thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Here's the play of the week.
Did someone call the SWAT team? Bernie Rollins makes a statement against Loyola.